Grant, these guys know the game inside and out.
Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, BA, you expect to see lots of intelligent play, and I always get excited.
Well, two of the best. Guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's Booker. Williams passes to Gillespie. Off target with the three. Here's Curry. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Santos. Now here's Curry. From deep. That shot off. And it's Phoenix's ball. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Clock at 6. And here's Green from the arc. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. To the inside. Santos, good.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Green, the pass to Booker. Rejected.
Big-time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with techs and fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo. All right, Shams, thanks very much.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
Back to Curry. And it's Phoenix for the rebound.
And you've got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And stolen by Green. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's just too easy for Porzingis. He just powers through that contact.
Pass to Williams. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Can't get it to drop. And here's Porzingis. And laid in to finish off the break. Porzingis has got his second bucket on the night.
Ooh, looking mobile in transition. Porzingis got to reward the big man for his hustle.
For three, Booker. Who poked away. And they'll get another chance. Sinks the 15-footer.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all three levels.
Green, a screen to the middle. And it's hammered home by Green.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. 4-point game. Outside, Williams. Pass to Green. Goes up on the baseline. Counted. Green's got 5 now.
I know it's not in vogue right now, but for guys like Green, there are points to be had in that mid-range.
Here's Curry. Porzingis sets a screen. Curry with it. 35 points his last game. 5 to shoot. Porzingis with a screen on Booker. Bajemski. And it's rebounded by Gillespie. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And it's Green missing.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Left side, Bajemski. Porzingis with a screen on Booker. Back to Porzingis. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Suns. Brooks outside. It's Booker on the wing. Now here's Green, guarded closely. Unloads from 13. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Outside Bajemski. Green, a screen. Inside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 5.
A big part of his game offensively. Green fantastic at the pick and roll game.
Williams with the screen. Green, the pass to Williams. He's off on that one. Good D by Porzingis. The Warriors lead by 4. Green in the post. Brooks defending. No problems knocking that one down.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Well, the Suns' shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Williams, a screen on Curry. Jacks up a 3, and Williams punches it home.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot, that's great decision-making.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 so far. Outside Curry. With the floater. Porzingis with a screen on Brooks. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Porzingis misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outside, Green. Pass to Gillespie. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Outside Porzingis.
So, Jim, relative. To the rest of the NBA, these two teams like to play a more measured pace.
That's right, Kevin, and as a result, execution is going to be critical. Timing and spacing and decisions with the basketball. Whichever team performs their sets the most cleanly will have the edge in this one.
A lot in front of them.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Booker the pass to Green. There's the triple. That shot off. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. Outside, Green. And it's off from three-point range. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And he drives in, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry outside. Kept alive. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, good anticipation by Draymond. Crashing the glass right on time to win that second chance look.
Now here's Booker. He's defended by Podziemski. Booker the pass to Williams. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Williams has got 6.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Well, he beat everyone to the ball that time.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Here's Gillespie. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
After 4 seasons in Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga moves on, and he was the guy that they drafted number 7 overall. But after a lengthy free agency saga in which the Warriors and Kuminga exchanged several proposals, and they had several sign and trade discussions, Kuminga lands elsewhere. So his run in Golden State is over. They're losing a good young player. Let's see how they can replenish the cupboard there in Golden State.
Certainly something to watch. And Shams, we appreciate the report.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Gillespie. Hasn't made one yet. Booker in the post. He's defended by Podziemski. A nice shot by Booker.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Santos, the pass to Green. Curry on the wing. Green with a screen for Curry. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Green with the jam.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Gillespie, the pass to Booker. Lays it up off the glass. Booker's got 6 points.
And showing off a little with the handles there. Man, is Booker fun to watch.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside Curry. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now Green. He had 35 points last game out. Brooks outside. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. And Santos pulls it down. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Porzingis. Over Booker. That's short off the rim. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Green kicks to Booker. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside, Green. There's a screen from downtown. And Devin Booker pulls it down. Phoenix leading by 7. Green in the post. Green with a screen for Booker. And Green with the basket on the assist by Booker. Green's got 5 now.
Defensively there, you play Booker to shoot, but he's also a willing passer.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So for the Suns, Iguodaro's checked in, and Royce O'Neal subbed in for Jalen Green. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Brandon Porzingis. Here's Santos. Guarded by O'Neal. Left side Curry. It's hauled in by the Suns.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Green, the pass to Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Pass to Brooks. Here's Iguodaro, guarded by Horford. Here's Gillespie. 5 on the clock. Allen, a screen on Curry. Gillespie. Again, Phoenix. Warriors trail by 9. Now Melton. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Now here is Horford. Tight defense on him. Pass to Santos. Here's Curry with the 3. Allen with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Here's Iguodaro. No scoring in this one. Allen finds Brooks. Here's Iguodaro. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Horford. A 3-ball. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Suns leading by 9. Brooks outside. Allen for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Curry. He had 35 points last game out.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
And here is Brooks. Pass to Iguodala. Here's Gillespie to the inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
Take a break.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona's a great choice.
Goodwin's checked in for Phoenix. The Warriors making a switch here. And he sinks the second. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet. They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
Pass to Iguodala. Now Brooks to the paint. Banked in off the glass.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
And it's in there.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Goodwin kicks to Brooks. Pass to Iguodala. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Warriors trail by 10. Here's Spencer. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. From 8. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Melton. Over Allen. Melton, no good. And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Suns. They set the pick. Inside, here's Iguodala. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Iguodala's got his second bucket of the night. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Spencer. To the middle. The steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. The kick out to O'Neal. His first shot coming late. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. What didn't he do in that quarter? A fantastic all-around effort. We'll return. And welcome for the second quarter of this critical play-in game. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Booker looking around. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Suns making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Porzingis. Now Porzingis. He's guarded by Williams. Williams with the block. And he's able to get it back.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
Now here's Goodwin, guarded by Kerr. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green. Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but. Shoot.
And he knocks down the first one. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. And Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
The wide-open look here for Porzingis. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Goodwin dishes to Green. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Curry passes to Payton. Porzingis with a screen on Green. Payton kicks to Porzingis. That's good, and it's Payton with the assist. Porzingis has got 7 now in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And Green gets it to go.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Outside, Green. Pass to Porzingis from past the arc. That doesn't go either for Porzingis. Phoenix leading by 12. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you, Kevin.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. To the wing right side. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Payton finds Green, and stolen by Booker. Pass to Williams. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Porzingis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
The Suns making a switch here. Gillespie's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Santos is checked in. Booker outside. And he makes good on the layup. That's 12 points for Devin Booker.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Pass to Porzingis. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And the Warriors miss again. Phoenix leading by 18. Green in the post. He's got 10. O'Neal kicks to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Warriors with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Out of the sideline we go for a report on Al Horford. Allie, what's his status?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
Allie, thanks as always.
Well, we certainly wish him the best during his recovery process. But right now, it's really next man up.
And the first one at the line is good. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. Pass to Williams. Here's Gillespie. From outside, off the mark. Curry on the wing. Phoenix grabs the miss. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They trail by 18. Outside, Green. Takes the 3. The 3 ball from Curry.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Now here's Green. T right on him. Booker in the corner. Buries it down low. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Warriors.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So for the Suns, Iguodaro's checked in, and it's Dillon Brooks in for Royce O'Neal. Then for the Warriors, Al Horford is checked in for Porzingis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Seth Curry in for Stephen Curry. There's the screen. Green inside the 3-point line. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Green's got 12 points in the game. Warriors trail by 16. Pass to Horford. Outside, Green. Now here's Curry. Lets it go with the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Inside. One-on-one fast break. Milton with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Green kicks to Curry. Back to Green. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Nobody near Milton. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Melton's got his first 3 points of the game.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
Pass to Allen. There's Green with the three. And it's Melton with the rebound. Warriors trail by 13. It's deflected. Back to Curry. And here's Melton. A three-pointer, no good. Brooks dishes to Green. Here's Iguodala, guarded by Horford, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Warriors making a switch here. Richards is checked in. Here's Brooks. Still without a basket. Brooks with a screen on Curry. 5 to shoot. And Allen launches it from deep. Al Horford with the rebound. Warriors trail by 13. Melton passes to Curry. Pass to Santos. Melton feeling it out a bit. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Brooks. Phoenix no good that time either. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to Portland. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Steph and Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages. But they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
The Suns need to get a shot off. Iguodala, no good. Warriors trail by 13. Curry kicks to Melton. .139 left to play here in the second quarter.
This should be a... Real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, BA, you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach has drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is a key.
Now here's Curry. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. Porzingis for three. Buries it from three.
Porzingis breaking tendencies with that catch and shoot.
Now Booker. Brooks, the pass to Booker. Williams with the screen. Booker no good. Here's Santos. His last outing he had 20. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Santos. Let's go with a three. Another three for Golden State.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with the head coach for the Suns. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Porzingis. His last outing he had 20. And that one's good. Green.
Green's floor stretching ability, one of the things that makes this offense so dynamic.
Now here's Booker. His last outing, we saw him score 22, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Porzingis against Williams. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Green in the post. The three, Booker. Pass to Gillespie. Brooks the screen. Shot clock at 6. Curry with the block.
Making his presence felt on defense. Curry with the rejection.
Right side, Porzingis. Now here's Podziemski. Back to Porzingis. Here's Santos. There's the three. And the Warriors with another three.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Now here's Booker. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
And RJ, you grew up in Phoenix. I imagine still a lot of connections in this neck of the woods.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to win a state title in high school in this building right here. Look, some of the people still work here. Then I played my college ball just a few hours away in Tucson. They're down.
Here's Gillespie. No points so far. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
The free throw drops for Williams. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Well, Richard, for this Warriors team, that Steph Curry injury in the playoffs proved huge.
Yeah, Steph is just so important. He strained his hamstring in game 1 of that second-round series against Minnesota. And once that happened, Golden State really never had a shot in the series. Just shows how valuable he is to the organization.
It's deflected. In transition, here come the Suns. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got his second basket.
Nice finish in the open floor. Booker loves leaking out and attacking.
Outside Podziemski. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Now here's Booker. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Here's Santos. Outside Curry. And it's rebounded by Gillespie.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Now here's Podziemski. Booker defending. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Ahead, back to Porzingis. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now, 3 for 3.
Dominant play by Kristaps down in the paint, mixing it up with the defense.
Brooks, the pass to Williams. And here's Booker. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. The Warriors lead by 16. Outside Curry. And that one drops. Curry's got 5 now.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. Drills it from deep.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Outside Porzingis. Three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Booker, the pass to Gillespie. Williams, a screen on Curry. Gillespie, offensive rebound. For 3, O'Neal. It's not going to go for him.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Porzingis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 17.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Green. Still without a bucket.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Outside Curry. An easy 2 on the layup. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
Outside, Williams. Here's Booker. Another shot. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Santos. He's got 6. Green, the pass to Curry. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
First one falls for him. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And so Curry nails both of them. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
And that one's good. Green.
Yeah, give Jalen Green credit. He's put a lot of time into his shot, expanding that range.
Pass to Santos. Outside Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Booker. And again, no good by Golden State. Suns trail by 18. Left side O'Neal. Williams with the screen. Going inside. Back to O'Neal. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Porzingis. The 3 ball. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
The height of Porzingis gives him an edge on that offensive glass, and he uses it.
And Williams punches it home.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Curry finds Green. Outside Porzingis. Sinks the tray. Porzingis has got 12.
I know Coach loves seeing Porzingis score at will. He has been relentless.
Screen by O'Neal. Here's Green. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what was. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. 19-point game. Pass to Santos. Left side, Green. Here's Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green. And that's now 11 points for Stephen Curry.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Back to you, Brian.
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie. Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Off target from three-point range.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Screen by O'Neal. Here's Gillespie. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Outside Podziemski. Right wing. Williams against Porzingis. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. The 3. That won't go either for Curry. Suns trail by 19. Outside, Green. Back to Booker. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Yeah, free throws were an issue for him in their last contest. He just couldn't find the mark.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Booker. And some changes here for the Warriors. Both free throws good from Booker. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Warriors ahead, leading by 17. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the second quarter of this play-in tournament matchup. Boy, for the Warriors, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
Allen, left side, driving inside. Here's Goodwin. Counted from distance. Goodwin's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Down low, here's Payton. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Warriors lead by 16.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Allen. And he buries his first look.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
The Warriors lead by 14. On the wing, Payton. Horford outside. This one for three. Hits a three-pointer.
Hands like a guard. Horford with that quick trigger.
And so it's Phoenix with it. Here's Goodwin in his last outing with 12 points. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Melton. Up top, Horford. Plenty of space. The rebound by Allen.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Melton. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Allen, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Not only a likable guy on the floor, but Gary Payton II makes his presence felt in the community too, Richard.
That's true. GP won the 2022 Bob Lanier Community Assist Award. Dyslexia awareness is an important cause for him, and he's done great work.
Phoenix making some changes. Brooks, he's checked in for Highsmith. Devin Booker comes in for Allen. And Gillespie is subbed in for Goodwin. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Santos. And here's Curry. That shot is off. Booker with the defensive effort. Suns trail by 16. Now here's Brooks. Six on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Brooks has gotten his first basket of the night. Outside Podziemski. Horford outside. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
We know Horford has that deep stroke, but when he's inside, oh, Al's at his best.
Pass to O'Neal. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Screen by O'Neal. Brooks, the pass to Gillespie. Pulls it in from the elbow. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
To the inside. Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Bring in the heat. Horford goes for the rim with real intensity.
Gillespie passes to Brooks. Here's Iguodala. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You two.
O'Neal passes to Gillespie. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Floats one up and laid in by Booker. Booker's got 13 now.
Soft touch. Booker finding his spot, just floating it in.
Outside Curry. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range. And the Warriors lead by 19.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
The Warriors have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Brooks against Payton. Outside Curry. Excellent D there from Booker.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Podziemski with it. Check by Brooks. Outside Payton. Back to Podziemski. Horford outside. Launches it. Iguodaro grabs a miss. Suns trail by 19. Inside. It's a one-on-one situation. And Booker gets double-teamed. Outside O'Neal. Top of the key. Booker, good. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Suns making a change here. Williams is checked in. Green's checked in for the Warriors. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Here's Santos. Offline with a three. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 17. Here's Gillespie. The three-pointer off the mark. Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Outside Podziemski. From downtown, Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Gillespie, defended by Podziemski. Pass to Gillespie. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Podziemski. Now Horford. Here's Santos. Puts up a 3. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Podziemski with it. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. The 3. Brooks with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And what makes Booker so difficult to guard is that he can score from every spot on the floor.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard, his ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics.
Take a break.
He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club.
That free throw good from Booker. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
Phoenix making a switch here. Green is checked in. Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. Both shots good from the strike.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
The Warriors lead by 16. Porzingis sets a screen. And a deep three from Curry. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Brooks, right side. And it's Steph and Curry with the rebound. The Warriors have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Pass to Porzingis. That's tipped. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Booker surveying the floor. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Gotta stay down on the pump fake or Booker will get right into that contact.
Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Booker.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
And so he hits both. Here's Porzingis. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Santos. Green with a screen on Green. Outside, Green. Here's Porzingis. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And the Warriors with possession here. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. And it's Green off the drive. For 3, Porzingis. Phoenix grabs the miss. And here's Booker. 19 points in the game. Green, a screen. Back to Booker. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Just 5 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off the shot here. Gillespie. And a miss there on the triple. The Warriors lead by 14. Outside Porzingis. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Tries the hook. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jalen Green. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
And he makes the first.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
And both free throws good for Green. Suns trail by 16. Outside Booker. 1:51 left in the second quarter. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Booker's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Booker with one of the most effortless strokes you'll ever see.
Outside Porzingis. Outside, Green. Pass to Porzingis. The jump hook. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. 16 points for Kristaps Porzingis. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
Warriors on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Gillespie passes to Green. Outside Booker. Hauled in by Curry. The Warriors lead by 16. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Four on the clock. For three, Booker. Devin Booker for three.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Porzingis in the post. Working on Williams. The kick out. Curry. Green for three. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Williams has got 8 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Brooks, the pass to Booker. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
One shot.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half,
they've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, Lazy D, they'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to 2K Sports coverage of the play-in game as we move to the second half of action. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Here's Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific at earning these calls inside.
This is his 5th trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Booker. The Warriors lead by 8. Curry surveys. KP wrecks the rim.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
Brooks against Green. Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Ooh, nice little finish at the rim there for Booker.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. Green with a screen on Booker. Down low. And it's hammered home by Green.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And he gets that one. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
To the middle. Oh, Green with a block.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
It's Booker on the wing, defended by Porzingis. They get it back. Here's Williams. Blocked again!
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Green. They kick it out to Porzingis. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. 11-point game. Right at the free throw line. Yes, on the jumper. Booker's got 35 in the game.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Pass to Porzingis. Five on the clock. Baseline try. And again, it's Golden State.
You can't sleep on Porzingis, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Outside, Green. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Last year, Jalen Green was twice named Western Conference Player of the Week.
Yeah, and Green was the first Rockets player to win the award multiple times since James Harden in 2019. And, you know, we've seen the flashes, and now on a new team, can he improve his consistency?
And, man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Now Curry, 14 points for him. Right side Porzingis. Clock at 4. From outside the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brooks outside to the inside. It's tipped and stolen by Porzingis. Now here's Podziemski. Inside. Porzingis in the post. Williams defending. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
Suns trail by 13. Here's Gillespie. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Williams, a screen on Curry. Gillespie, no good on the three.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Pass to Green. Over Green. And it's Green missing. The Suns have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And the Suns miss again. The Warriors lead by 13. Here's Curry. Got it from about 16 feet. Curry's got 16 points.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
Here's Gillespie. He's covered by Curry. Here's Green. Shot clock at 6. Launches the three. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 7 tonight. It's stolen away. And now the Suns fast break. Tries to break his ice. Oh, Green with a block. Pass to Santos. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's the Suns with the ball. Trailing by 17. Outside, Green. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Santos. He's got 11. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Williams. Green with the ball. He's got 5. Right side Booker. Fires it from 18. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Santos. Green covering. Green, a screen. The 3 from Curry. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Brooks has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Booker puts up a deep 3. And the Suns get it back. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Booker. The Warriors also with a sub. Melton, he's checked in for Steph and Curry. Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Podziemski. No good from outside. Suns trail by 13. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul of the game. Three-pointer, Brooks. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors lead by 13. Down low. Here's Melton. Rebounded by Green.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Gillespie. Good as the jump shot falls. Gillespie's gotten 4 this quarter.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Santos. They still need this. Melton on the wing. And here's Porzingis. Williams defending. Shot clock at 5. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Gillespie. He has 6. Williams looking around. Pass to Brooks. Williams with the screen. Lets it go. And it's Brooks missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's Melton. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. And it's Green missing. Suns trail by 11. Shoots over Melton, and that one's good. Green's got 7 points in the game.
I love seeing Green capitalize from that mid-range. These shots help get him into a groove.
Melton finds Porzingis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the paint. Here's Gillespie. Defended by Podziemski. Pass to Green. Williams a screen on Melton. Green with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Here's Williams. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
It's stolen by Green. A minute 42 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Brooks. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. Brooks has gotten his second bucket.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
You know, Richard, when you think about work rate, Dillon Brooks and the effort with which he plays comes to mind.
Yeah, we created statistics based on effort. Oh, Dillon Brooks would be one of the guys on the top of the list. Energy exerted, contact plays, bumps. He does everything to agitate the offensive player.
To the left side wing. Pass to Williams. To the middle. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Williams. And now it's just a 2-point Warrior lead. 56 seconds left in the third. And here's Melton. Outside Podziemski. Left side Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Melton outside to snap the cold streak. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Gillespie's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Green from the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. It's Podziemski on the wing. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Pass to Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. More 2K action in just a moment.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we welcome you back as we head into the fourth quarter of this decisive play-in game. Allen defending. Pass to Melton. And there's a pick. Inside. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Goodwin. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Curry's got his fourth rebound in this one. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time. And it's Allen with the ball for the Suns. 6-point game. And that one's good. Iguodala.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Now Melton. Payton with a screen on Booker. And stolen by Booker. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Pass to Iguodala. And here's Allen. Clock at 6. To the inside. Horford with a steal. Here's the three. Curry, no good. Suns trail by 4. Outside O'Neal. Outside Booker. Over Curry. Booker, good. Booker's got 39.
Just what he does. Booker getting buckets.
Outside Curry. Crafty move. Misses off the left iron. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Goodwin passes to Booker. Shoots over Melton. Booker no good. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And that one's good. Melton.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Booker, the pass to Goodwin. Now Allen. Here goes Booker. Three-pointer O'Neal. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Melton finds Curry. Now here's Payton. Pass to Melton. And here's Horford. The three from Curry. Curry splashing one down from 3.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Mark Williams, he's checked in for the Suns. And Golden State also making a switch. Green is checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach address his team. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Melton against Booker. Shoots over Melton. Allen outside. Pass to Booker. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Melton. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Booker. And so it's Golden State with it. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Curry passes to Melton. Horford, a screen on Booker. Here's Horford from behind the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
Now here's Booker. Shoots over Melton. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Warriors lead by 8. Now here's Green. Melton outside. The baseline J. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Williams. For 3, Allen sends it home from three-point land.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Melton outside. Horford inside. Working on Williams. And Horford powers it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Pass to Goodwin. Now here's Allen, guarded by Payton. From the stripe, a nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 43 points.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Melton finds Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Horford gets it done inside.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Screen by O'Neal. Allen, the pass to Goodwin. Over Curry. No good there.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Melton passes to Curry. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You gotta respect his shooting and passing. Curry able to move defenders and create fouls.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Curry. Phoenix making some changes. Brooks, he's checked in for O'Neal. Green comes in for Allen. And Gillespie is subbed in for Goodwin. And so Curry nails both of them. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. They trail by 9. Williams with the screen. Booker finds Williams. And Williams punches it home.
The defense expects Booker to find his own shot, but he gives it away off that pick and roll.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Podziemski. Here's Curry. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad three for Steph.
Now Green. Outside for Brooks. Williams, a screen on Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Booker. D-Book. A big-time answer.
He doesn't shoot from the corner 3 often, but Booker looked fearless sending that one out.
Pass to Santos. It's Podziemski on the wing. Lets it fly. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Williams. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Curry. Pass to Santos. Green with a screen on Green. 4-3. Brooks with the rebound. Suns trail by 6. Here's Gillespie. Now here's Booker. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
On the wing, Green. Oh, missed on the train.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Booker.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Booker. The Warriors lead by 4. Outside Pajemski. Porzingis against Williams. 6 to shoot. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. The triple drops.
It took him a bit to get going, but he's really got that 3 working now.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. And another one.
Oh my goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Outside Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
Got the defender on his heels right there, and Curry capitalized. What a finish.
Outside Booker. Outside Green. Cashes in from 18.
How about Jalen Green stepping up, showing poise in a big spot?
The Warriors lead by 5. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter here. Up top Curry. Outside Green. Now Curry beyond the arc. Oh, it misses. Brooks outside. Outside Booker. Puts up the tray. The 3 is in.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Porzingis. Let's loose for 3. Williams rips down the board. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
And so it's Golden State with it for 3. Oh, he can't jam it home. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And an intentional foul right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Phoenix calls timeout. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Porzingis against Williams. Booker! Misses the three! And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'd pretty much do it.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. They're losing by 6. Let's hear from our analysts. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
They trail by 6. Oh, Green rips down the board. And so they foul intentionally.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. And that's it, folks. The Golden State Warriors have won. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that's all from us. One thing is for certain. These play-in tournament games have added some late-season drama. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.